Our first guest tonight is a multi-platinum selling music artist who's collaborated with everyone from Drake.
That lady's got an ass like the Loch Ness Monster.
To Michael Jordan and Mayor McCheese.
I'm Travis Scott. This is my McDonald's order. Follow me.
One of the things I love about Travis is that he's got amazing taste.
Very involved in everything, very detail-oriented, and he's incredible. That's what you're supposed to do when you're incredible. So. Yeah.
Eat the damn fry, Ed.
This is Travis Scott, a true genius and a modern-day Midas when it comes to his impact on the culture. There's no artist who beats Travis Scott when it comes to his decision-making and creativity and the way he develops his brand and music.
And get no motherfucking Cheetos on my vending machine, nigga.
Trav, anything he touches is incredible. What he's done with Nike, what he's done with Dior, what he did with, I forget what it was, McDonald's or Burger King, it was incredible. This guy is literally, I've never seen a guy who's more of a product genius than Travis Scott.
Oh my God.
And to be honest, that's the truth. It's honestly a sight to see watching his creativity pour out into these different outlets.
None of us are like driven off of just like something that's like addictive, where it's like money, hoes. Man, we just like here for the love.
I mean, even look at his shows. His performances and his stage presence is completely out of this world. And his ideas seem to come from 10 years into the future.
If you could think of something that was impossible today but realistic in 10 years, what would it be?
Amusement park.
Meets concert.
While I'm going.
I see.
While I perform.
I'm on!
At the highest level of Bon Jovi. The highest level.
The way he set up his stage on the Astroworld tour is something that no artist has ever done before. And his meticulous preparation is what makes it so special.
Right here. So I go through this shit. I've yet to feel comfortable, bro. Okay, cool. So then nobody moved.
And honestly, it's really refreshing to see an artist put so much effort into their craft to deliver the highest quality of work to the people that support him.
The thing that was interesting about Travis more so is that he did everything.
Mm-hmm.
He wrote, he produced, he performed, he directed videos.
Travis is crazy. Y'all know how Travis is. He's a perfectionist.
And even on this song, like, he sent it back like mad times, like, this is wrong.
It's almost like Travis already knows exactly how the project is going to be received and the impact towards the audience before it even comes out, and executes each release perfectly.
Man, the man's artistic vision
is ridiculous.
And yeah, I knew it like when I first met him. He was so passionate about some shit that he couldn't put into words. He was like, yo, I don't know, man, but I can show you. And it kind of felt like someone trying to explain something that they could see in their head, but couldn't articulate themselves in any other way but music.
What up, boy? Megan?
Today, many artists in various genres seem to have lost their creativity and individuality, where it's almost like everyone just blends into the same cookie-cutter mold that fits their genre. And it's almost like when they do make music, it comes off as a method just to get money, rather than a true love for the art. But with someone like Travis, his passion truly bleeds through his art and his designs. And I think that's what's represented in his brand Cactus Jack. A brand will typically have a specific logo to recognize the idea that they represent. Nike has the check and Apple has the apple. Adidas has the stripes and McDonald's has the golden arches.
What's up, world?
But with Travis, there seems to be more nuance to it.
He makes the shoes you want to wear them, and that's what makes him so special.
When fans see the Cactus Jack name or the logo, it's immediately associated with him, and not only puts a logo to a brand, but a face as well.
One of the most important brands in the world from really driving culture. When I think about people and brands that have just such an incredible impact on culture in all categories everywhere in the world, it's his brand, Cactus Jack.
I just want to fucking meet Travis.
The cactus represents Houston, and the Jack represents its real name.
Hey, bro.
It's almost like when someone sees that logo, it's immediately associated with the chaotic and invigorating energy of Travis Scott. And that's something that brands like Nike or Adidas don't have.
Let's get money, man.
That's why anything Travis related goes incredibly successful. Not only is there a logo to the brand and a history for what it stands for,
Thank you, Travis.
but also a face to that brand, where people can relate on a more personal level. I mean, look at this. A typical Jordan 4 is around $200 to $500. Add the Cactus Jack stimulus, and it shoots up to over $1,000. A typical pair of Dunks is around $100 to $300, and the Travis Scotts are almost $3,000. But brand deals haven't always been looked at as a positive in an artist's career. Back in the day, artists who decided to partner with a large company through brand deals or endorsements were called sellouts and considered to have sold their soul. And this was often due to the fact that within these brand deals, the brand would tend to demand full creative control regarding these deals, and if anyone was to be second in command, it was the labels. And for many of the older generation, that's what they thought of Travis Scott.
McDonald's is the most commercial, the most pop thing you could do for a check. There was a time when we grew up that you went out and got a check like this blatant. This was viewed as a sellout move.
But today, in a time where influence and artist authenticity is seen as almost more valuable than money itself, it's almost like brands have realized that the best way to reach the audience of an artist is to have the artist do it themselves.
Hey, can I get a...
And for me, I see it as an opportunity for the artist to take two independent things with a large history and support base and use their authentic creativity and turn it into something that the audience can enjoy.
What the hell's Mr. Scott?
In hip-hop, we didn't understand our power, really. Right. We didn't understand our selling power. We didn't understand our branding power. And so we said things like when MC Hammer, he was, people was like, he's a sellout. But it's like, you start thinking about it, it's like hip-hop is the most influential culture on the planet. This makes sense. This is not selling out. This is Travis showing kids like we have no limitations in this culture. We can do anything.
And it would be one thing if he was to influence things completely out of the scope of Travis Scott. But see, everything Travis Scott creates seems very much Travis Scott.
We're supposed to make it out into the lyrics, man.
I don't look at it as influence. I just look at it as natural things that I like. Everything I fuck with, I honestly just fuck with. Whether it's like food or like video games or tennis shoes or clothes. It's things I've been loving since I was a kid.
You know the motherfucking vibes, nigga. That's what I do it for. It's not really like the money and shit. It's not for like it's not for like the fame. It's not really for like a book. It's not for a Wikipedia. It's not for a t-shirt. It's not for a fucking like big funeral. It's for, somebody to like really, walk away and be like, man, I could do some shit today.
I mean, Travis says that as a kid he used to eat quarter pounders a lot. The same way it's made in the McDonald's meal.
Same order since back in Houston.
And so when McDonald's approached him with the opportunity, it would just make sense.
They hit me up to do something and I was like, yo, I really love it. It's like actually one of my things that kept me going when I was a kid. Whatever I was doing, like a quarter pounder is like my favorite thing to grab late at night especially.
And even his Fortnite deal, it was still very much Travis Scott, with the outlandish visuals incorporated with his popular songs to still allow his fans to enjoy the energy of his shows from the comfort of their own homes during the lockdown.
That Travis Scott Fortnite thing I just watched was absolutely unbelievable. I'm not going to get over that for a long time. That was so good.
But it seems all of this pushback just comes from Travis breaking boundaries and bending the lines of what a rapper can traditionally accomplish in their career. But it honestly just seems to fuel him even more.
Not being accepted is like my whole driver. Like that's the shit that get me going. People not fucking with me. I just want to prove a point.
And honestly, Travis has destroyed the ceiling of potential regarding what a rapper can achieve in their career.
We was just coming from a point of just like not being understood. It was kind of like what I was feeling when I was like trying to like get to this point right now, like to be sitting in this chair. And then it's kind of like a blueprint for kids who want to do the same.
Back in the day, larger corporations used to dominate the industry, using their money to twist any product, artist, or narrative into something the audience would just accept. But today it's no longer about the numbers anymore, or what's played on the radio, or forced down our throats. But it's about authenticity and understanding truly what the audience wants, which is a skill that no amount of money can ever buy.
Fuck me?
Because it comes with truly being immersed into the culture and loving the art created within it, rather than just being there for a quick payday. See, from the shoes, clothes, shows, and music, the influence of Cactus Jack is felt throughout hip-hop and internet culture as a whole.
Fuck no.
And that's due to the genius of one man, Travis Scott. This is Dexter Rain. Thank you for watching.